here we go. OpTic Texas versus the Minnesota RØKKR. A grueler of a series and a lot on the line.
OpTic not going to start off with their three pieces. Minnesota are going to have control.
And that is a nice little team shot off the rip for RØKKR. Skunk looks to try to make his way inside of you. He gets met with some fire, and that's going to be 3 down. Make it 4 down for Texas off the rip.
He's back down.
One more short, major.
They're gonna spawn back.
Nice. Go responding back.
Billy, who gets taken down. Dashy falls as well, and it's all going to be on to Shotzi, who goes big for the first. Can he find the second? He will.
Player on the steps. OpTic are just waiting for the flood as Scup sits in the corner, finds 2.
Major Maniac accidentally takes down Priesta. Only 3 more seconds before this map will belong to OpTic Texas. Major Maniac trying to hold off for as long as he can, defending the best way possible. Stunned is the utility. Tossed out here in the command center. The nades continue to fly. As Shotzi adds on another 2 toward his overall kill total, and he could end it out as well. A perfect ending to what was a solid map from Shotzi. We'll see how both teams feel when it comes down to that card 98K. But once more, Shotzi, we'll see what he can do. Searching through middle. The fight's about to come in. Illy doesn't look both ways, and Major Maniac, they just ran right past each other. They just ran right past each other. What is going on? Major re-challenging onto the site. Illy, though, will walk away with it. A 1v2 for Illy off the start will give Texas the round. It is Skunk left in a 1v4.
He's going to break on through. Unfortunately, runs into the pre-aim of Attach. He is going to get spotted. Skunk does lose a huge one-on-one to Major Maniac, so now it's Dashy in the 1v3.
See what Bruce has got for us. 25 seconds to work with. The snap for the first, and the instant nade will bring him down to 30 HP. Danny from one side and Attach from the other as they'll like to play peekaboo over at the bomb site. Attach for visuals. Dashy continues to lay down the lead, but it does not look like this will be a similar situation to what we saw in the last round. Some good shots, but RØKKR did not allow for the clutch this time. Almost felt like for Skunk and Illy, like they wanted to talk to each other in game, like instead of P5, warm each other up, get each other hype. Is this going to be up to Skunk now to 1v2? Illy's there for the trade. Makes things somewhat easier, but with 13 seconds, there goes Skunk. It's going to have to be the ace here for Bruce if he wants to make this search and destroy that much easier score-wise. And Priesta, oh my gosh, Priesta somehow saw him despite planting the bomb. He knew that could be a possibility as RØKKR continued to roll. Shotzi brought low in HP. Skunk decides to bring out Dead Silence. Felt like a player was going to challenge. Shotzi falls, and my word, as Priesta will get the strafing run, it's all on to the king, a 1v4. Major Maniac is toying around. He's jumping from side to side, setting up his teammates. Once more at the man disadvantage. Bomb is down, and there goes Illy, potentially for the final time. Skunk gets his second kill of the game. It'll be Priesta there to seal the deal here into this next Tuscan control.
Yeah, I would like to see Minnesota RØKKR contest there. At least throw a couple lives off the rip. Just don't give it freely up to OpTic, because now they're going to have 2 minutes and basically 30 seconds to work this B point up 4 lives.
Well, Dashy hopes that his teammates can win a few of the fights toward the front, and they will do exactly that. OpTic now with a chance for the break, but Attached on the other side takes down 3 of them. Some big plays coming through from Dylan Price, ruining all of the plays that Texas had worked so hard to try and make happen. That point continues to tick, but Shotzi drops. It's all on to Dashy now. A big play, but he'll take him down. Minnesota now on 4 lives. They have to get on the point. A 2 versus 8. Attach and Standy. It comes down to them. The clock will stop for the time. They're both alive, though. Trying to pick them apart as Standy gets taken down. It's all on to Attach. A 1v7, but Texas will finally get their chance. Essentially doing the exact same thing here, Jay. I mean, they'll look to try and get a few of these kills, but you can tell they're not really interested in trying to stop that A capture point from going down. Not able to get away. He tried to jump down from the ladder, but Major Maniac is there to take him down. How about the shots from Attach? Up close and personal in the face of Illy, as that's going to be 5 in a row now for Major Maniac, a 7-team streak. As that point will look to try and roll. OpTic have only got 3 kills so far in this round, and that will be how we close it out. The minds are moving right now for both of these teams, and Shotzi's there to spoil the entirety of the party, taking down 2 off the rip and maybe having a third with those MP40s already causing some issues for Minnesota. A little bit late there to the point as Standy tries to flank to halt that push. But once again, it is that A point captured. 3 for 3 so far throughout our opening rounds.
Actually, the trade should come about, but Minnesota coming out on top.
And it felt right there, just an out of sync type of push there for Texas. Constant 1v1s, constant pressure coming in at opposite times, but Scott will pick up from where the rest of the team leaves off, as that'll be 3, nearly makes it 4. Can do some work here off of spawn, and already pressured, as well as my step now is going to make it 5 in a row for him. Everybody's going on sprees. 5 versus 12 for the moment, and RØKKR look good to hold this. OpTic will deem to go ahead and allow for this one to sit. Potentially, they'll try and tease it for the moment. Actually looking for the opening pick because they're down to just 4 lives. Illy back to the spawn he goes, and yeah, RØKKR will take it. And he can make all the difference. A current 2 versus 3, but what can they do? What can they do with it? Attach wins it. Standy for the other. A big 1v1 onto the point. Now make it a 2v1 as the SMGs from RØKKR stand together. They hold the line. And OpTic begin to struggle, still in the back of their base. A total flip-flop so far here in this round. And Attach and Standy can do no wrong. 8 combined from these two. Standy finally goes down, but Attach will not. Can he get some streaks? Yes, he will.
Oh, my.
Yes, he will. Attach staying alive. That A point will continue to roll for RØKKR. But they have got more than enough progress made.
Kind of looked like it was getting scary. Attach and Standy were just doing whatever they wanted on that point. They were able to earn some kill streaks, but OpTic were able to stop the bleeding, take control of top plat, keep control of the map, which eventually closes out the round. Now we're going to a defense.
They want to continue to contest for this, but take a look at Standy on the flank, takes down 1, and Dashi also having a few more players run right into his line of sight, as that could have been another 3 ticks in total, but they've got to get this 3rd one over at A, and it looks as if they will. A minute added to the clock, and we'll see what Texas can do. OpTic makes the call, Attached with the first blood, but Illy runs right through the setup. And Standy a little bit slow on the reaction. He's going to get dropped as well. Shotzzy able to find the 2nd. Can it be the 3rd? Another big 1v1 going down. Shotzzy jumps out, and Illy's there to pick up right from where he left off. The Empire duo making the plays, and now they'll stack the point. They'll look to stack the point. Can RØKKR get here? RØKKR got to do something. They've at least got to diminish this push, but they will not be able to do it. Here we go into Berlin. Hardpoint, OpTic Texas with the preferred spawns off the start, as they'll be able. It has been 15 unanswered so far here from OpTic.
Yeah, OpTic putting a lot of pressure into his trains as well. They're just trying to not allow Minnesota to try to get into this, as Major Maniac's able to find 3.
And Shotzzy at least plays as the bait. He jumps out, allows for his teammates to have a little bit more of an easier time at kills. Scump takes down clean. 2, does get dropped in the end. And Minnesota will still stay close toward the hill. Nice shots from range.
So now we find ourselves on P5 broken hardpoint. Trades are going back and forth. Major Maniac trying to stay alive towards top 3. Scump does spot him, though. Trying to commit towards this gunfight. Major's going to win it.
He's got another chance at a kill. I was going to say, not just Ant-Man, but also Spider-Man. Some great plays, but it's the King on the other side. Off with their head, says King Scump, and now he jumps in from the other window. Takes Attach down as well. My goodness, the SMGs from OpTic are feeling themselves right now in the office, and they're also prepared for that next rotation.
Seconds, if you're Minnesota, you have to try to get in quickly. You cannot let this game get out of hand. Shotzzy trying to walk through the front door. Shotzzy and Scump, the combined duo, getting the job done, winning the majority of these gunfights with 20 seconds left. You have to start thinking about that rotation. There's going to be 2 players already here. You have Standy trying to cause some problems, able to catch off 1. Looks for the 2nd as well onto Scump, takes him down, and now they win the rotation. This is starting to get crazy.
They win the rotation after contesting for what they had to at gold. Shotzzy still left up to try and go big. It's a 2-for-2 trade off the start. Standy's still alive. It's all going to be on to him once more. RØKKR once more call on their golden boy, the Minnesota Miracle Man, as he'll look to stay alive. That's going to be 6, nearly makes it 7. OpTic less than 20, make it 15 seconds away. RØKKR will have to think about the rotation. Dashi putting in some shots from the back, but 15 seconds left. They can still win it. They can still win it, but Dashi, he can only stare at the hill. They can win it off the tick. RØKKR have delayed for long enough, and take a look at who has the spawns. 8 more seconds. OpTic will grab the scrap.
Minnesota are here. They are here. They just have to hold this initial push. You see a couple players from OpTic hitting through the street, hitting through fire. They shut down both players on the fire side. Last player here is going to be Scump. 244 to 234. Almost a tie game. Minnesota just have to hold.
Can Illy make the play? No, he gets taken down. Scump toward the street. He's waiting for the timing, but that's 3 in a row. It's 3 in a row for Minnesota. Dashy doing everything he can. He gets dropped as well. Are Minnesota gonna do this? Are they gonna force the map 5? And yes, they will.
This is going to be tremendous pressure on OpTic because they were in control of that last map. And just based off of that map number 2, Minnesota, their chemistry and their teamwork is all on point.
First pick is in. Now make it the second. RØKKR at an instant 2v4 disadvantage and say goodbye to Standy. Not a whole lot of clearance yet, and without smokes, it could make things that much more difficult, but they seem to be finding the picks just fine. No smokes necessary. All on to Dashy now in the 1v4. Time ticking away. Misses the snipe. Hits the railing. And back-to-back offenses we go. Scump now left in a 1 versus 3. He's got some weapons of choice, but Priesta makes him pay. Top 3. RØKKR now up around.
So now to 4v2. Dashy and Scump. Scump trying to approach through back alley, but with 25 seconds left. This is not going to be an easy task to get done. That round all comes down to the first blood onto attack.
Priesta in a precarious fight. Scump will win it top 3. The man that we've been talking about a lot now in attach. Gonna have to put the sniper away and do it the classic way. With the SMG, with the MP40. With the positioning of OpTic, it just does not look likely. He's just got so many barriers still to face off against, so many angles. He's gonna have to try and challenge, and it will be Scump who cements the final kill. Right now, hunting for visuals on the map. And as RØKKR plant down the bomb, Shopsy with an unbelievable kill there on the Priesta will bring us now to a 3v3. Standy was hanging out at the door the entire time, gets the worst of timing, and Dashy tries to hop on the defuse, but Attach will keep him honest. He backs up, and that's where Scump can seize the opportunity. A well-deserved round out of OpTic Texas, and they will hand Shotzi to the objective. With these doors blown off, it's going to make it that much more difficult. They're going to have to hunt for the picks. OpTic have set this up quite nicely inside a warehouse. Zilly is able to find the first. Shotzi there on the second. A solid setup for Texas as the time continues to tick away. That much more unlikely for RØKKR to secure it. And how about it?
It's clutchable now. As the bomb is starting to get planted, one player's actually going to be pushed out towards Plat, and Illy, he's able to take down one. Dashy finds him as well, so now it's going to be a 1v1. Major Maniac, he knows exactly where he is.
Illy behind the column. Illy behind the column decides the challenge. What could have been? Into the 2 versus 2. Shotzi jumping right on in to the bomb, decides to wait, but it's all up to Standy now. Left to try and defend the bomb, and he gets dropped as well. Minnesota with numbers, but Dashy, he hops on the defuse. Dashy's on the defuse. Major Maniac is there to cut him down. It's all onto the king. A 1v2. Can he hold off what could be another round 11 for OpTic Texas? Scump is searching. He's hunting, but it doesn't appear that he will find what he's looking for. RØKKR somehow, some way, will escape with this round victory. And in back-to-back days, OpTic Texas going again. The plant halfway in, Standy watching over his teammate, but Illy, he can't seize the opportunity. He comes around the corner and sees 2, but Standy has got a fist prepared for him. A huge match to win, a huge moment to win, but all 3 members drop in just a matter of seconds. It's all on to the captain. It's all on to Scump. A huge 1v3, but RØKKR will take it in the end. RØKKR will hold on and prevent the Texas victory. You've got to be kidding me, Minnesota. They have done it again.